our traditional text also explained the concept of fasting. We use the term langhan, upavas, anashan. So, there are some short fastings of 6 hours, that means you skip only one interval. For example, if I feel heavy in the abdomen early in the morning, I skip breakfast and directly I go for lunch. So, it is a small fasting, that is langhan, where I just omit one interval. Then I follow upavas, means I skip 2 intervals. For example, early in the morning I decide to follow upavas. So, I just take only plain water throughout the day. So, I skip breakfast, I skip lunch and directly I go for small dinner. Okay, this is upavas. Or then that means it is a 12-hour fasting, and there is a one 24-hour fasting also. That means I skip breakfast, lunch and dinner also. I just take plain water, and from on the next day I take I break the fast and I take some food. This is a 24-hour fasting, anashan. Okay, depending upon the condition you can follow such fastings, but medically that short fasting and medium fasting is more popular. That means to skip one interval or to skip 2 interval and directly go for dinner is the best way of the fasting. So, early in the morning you just decide to have a fast, and up to the evening you follow the fast. You just follow sips of water in between, and in the evening you take food. You see, this is the day of detoxification. So, on that day, that toxins are properly drained towards the digestive system. You see, on the day of fasting, your all glands are refreshed, because today you are not giving load on that organs. So, you are not taking breakfast and lunch. So, your stomach is relaxed, your liver is relaxed, your salivary glands are relaxed, pancreas is relaxed, small intestine is relaxed. So, after few hours they get recharged, their activity is increased. So, their activity of excretion, that means catching those toxins and throwing in the GI tract, that get enhanced. So, a day of fasting is also the day of detoxification. Also, whatever the excess of carbohydrate, excess of other fat that is that come in your regular diet, now on the day of fasting you can utilize that skillfully. So, that means you readjust the metabolism on the day of fasting. So, first is the detoxification, then readjustment of the metabolism, and most important, your digestive organs get rest on that day. Now, you see, in 2016 one Japanese doctor wrote one article on fasting and got Nobel Prize. Why? Because he proved that on the day of fasting, when the you control the carbohydrate intake in the blood. So, on that day some cancer cells, that means if some malignancy is happening inside the body, you are not aware about that, but on that day those cancer cells or that malignant cells get destroyed. As we all know that these cells need too much sugar for their growth, and on the day of fasting, when you are not providing that extra sugar for them, thus they get destroyed. And that is why intermittent fasting is the best treatment to avoid the progress of malignancy. Or if someone is following intermittent fasting, like in India we use the term Ekadashi, that means on the 11th day of moon we do Ekadashi, means every month 2 times you are doing fasting, every year you are following 24 experiments of fasting. So, you are doing experiment of detoxification for 24 times in a year, or some people are having fasting once a week. So, 4 times a month, so near about 50 times a year. So, see the importance of fasting, that if you are following regular fasting, definitely you are not giving chance to the malignant process to to get spread or to go in second and third stage. In first stage you can destroy that. Okay, it is the best prevention of malignancy. So, the person who is following intermittent fasting definitely you know prevent such bad diseases like cancer or even some autoimmune disorders also. This is the therapeutic importance. So, see, regarding diet, you should have mitahar, and furthermore you should understand the concept of ama. You should understand how that ama can be properly drained outside or can be destroyed. So, cleansing processes and fasting are therapeutic things that are recommended in Ayurveda also and in yoga also. Okay, upavas. So, they use the term that upavas is a ritual thing. Remember, in those days, people were following such things as a ritual. That means, if you give the label of ritual thing, then it was very compulsory for the people to follow that, or then the people were following such things with that respect, that oh, today I have to take only water, that maybe with the love of Lord Vishnu or Lord Shiva, but remember it was helping for the body also. So, with the help of modern science, we can check the physiology of fasting also, and we can check mm, uh, some pathological conditions, how that can be reversed with the help of regular fasting.